Zombie apocalypse.
اهلا بكم يا شباب على قناة نوبز ليجاسي. النهاردة هنلعب بايوشوك انفينيت اللي هو الدي ال سي بتاعها. من هنا ندخل هنا. طبعا هي ليها تو ابسط دي مالناش دعوة بيها، دي الشالنج زي ما احنا قلنا عنها بتاعت المرة اللي فاتت. دي اللي هي بيرل ات سي سكيب 1 اهو. نختار ميديوم. بطلت العب ايزي من زمان. لسه اخد دش سخن فعيني وجعاني.
We're closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
What do you want?
How about we start with a light?
تعالى اولع لك السيجارة.
Well, you got a name, miss?
Elizabeth. You can call me Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her tied down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square. Orphans.
طبعا ده اخر بوكر متبقي من الباقيين.
No place for them.
But her you
من
know.
كل بوكر في العالم الموازي. وهي الفكرة ان هي بتقتل اصلا. هتقتلهم كلهم عشان ما يبقاش في كمستك زي ما احنا عارفين.
You do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will.
اللعبة دي أول مرة شفتها عند واحد صاحبي. بالنسبة لبايوشوك انفينيت ما كانش جاي معايا كرتوني ومش عارف ايه، وفي الآخر بعد كده لعبت الأجزاء بتاعتها كلها.
But I know someone who does. Follow me.
أندرو راين.
What's this girl to you?
What I need from her is my business. But I know where to start looking. Something tells me a man with your particular talents could be useful. Edward thinks. What happened to these children? What are they?
Where have you been? Cabin in Arcadia? Little sisters. Atom factories.
It's grotesque.
اللي بيستخرجوا الآدمز. ما تعرفيش انت عن الحاجات دي.
Compromise? Is that why we
والبيج داد اهو.
What do they even look like under those suits?
What you mean? They're just some kind of machine? I say you should you're allowed to vote on it. It's just that get on with it. Do you have any idea how valuable my time is?
Nature. Everyone wants to cut the tallest flower up there. Do
حلو
something
الفستان
exceptional.
الأصفر.
The meat can go ahead and
النكتة كانت حلوة للدرجة دي.
DeWitt. The Hostic sees you, he'll toss you out on your ass again.
Funny,
what?
you're not knowing about the little sisters. How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs. If I learned anything about Rapture, I'd it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
غلط تاني هم اللي
Where are
بيتكلموا
we
بالشام.
headed?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken, down at Surprise. You were playing the tables and...
She disappeared.
And?
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
You see the body?
Look.
Did you see the body? This
No.
world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made and men who make it. I'm taking you to one of them. Mr. DeWitt, you all right?
I'm fine. Just get these spells sometimes. It'll pass.
Refreshment, sir. Madam?
We're fine, thanks.
مولعاتي. ده ميوزيوم ولا جاليري؟
Good day. If there's anything I can do.
How is Ryan taking over Fontaine's business any different than, say, eminent domain? It's just the hand of government.
لفيت ورجعت مطرح ما كنت.
Mr. DeWitt. We'll find my source inside of that club.
كوهن.
Cohen. What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
Which business do you represent, sir?
جايين لي
business.
بجيب بطيخ.
Which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives. Masks of invitation went to artists and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the artist struggle. We're
No
expected.
mask, no entry.
Stuffed shirt.
These invitation masks he spoke of. They must have gone out to local artisans.
Well, I guess we'll have to persuade someone to loan us one.
The business of Rapture is business. Says it's sponsored by the artist struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records.
I guess those stores would be as good a place to start as any.
هو في كذا حاجة ولا ايه؟
Private party. No entry without invitation.
Let's see about that. What brought you to Rapture?
A man.
Really? You don't strike me as the romantic type.
Wasn't that kind of man.
Then what?
There's a debt that needs repaying.
I've known my share of Shylocks. You're no Shylock.
Wasn't that kind of debt. Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
So nice that you found us.
Being the best at what you do can really take it out of you. So online at Fort Frog. Gamble, shop.
Excuse me. Lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course.
Fort Frog, where the best and brightest celebrate success.
one sends those masks to him. Must be somewhere else.
Does something to me. I must go. I must go. Even one more note shall prove my
Dr. Steinman told me.
Any luck?
Nothing.
ممكن الحوارات دي نلاقي فيها حاجة.
You see that dish I walked in with? Will you give her the start treatment, pal? That'll make it worth your while.
But of course, right away. Interesting, isn't it? An original Sander Cohen. He calls it miasma.
I'm sorry, but I know precious little about art.
Box.
معايا اسمي. كنت سامعها في حاجة من الريكوردات.
Only one place left.
Would you like me to tell you what it means?
Oh, Woody, you've given me so much to think about. I feel a trifle swoony. Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
I shall be here at your service.
Nothing?
No. Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
This clown bothering you?
You're all gone.
Welcome.
Hey, pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course.
I'm interested in this piece.
Ah, excellent. You and I, haven't you, miss? International sapphire and diamond, 18 karat gold. Fully hallmark Paris, 18.
Where's he hiding
Really?
that box?
That's a lot of fine talk about a stolen ring.
Right out of her coffin in Twilight Fields, did you think we wouldn't notice?
I can assure you that...
The assurances of a grave robber are of no interest to me. If you hand the ring back, the matter will remain between you and me.
You come into my shop and talk this trash. I don't think so. Hit the bricks, you tramp.
I'll see to it then.
Get your hands off me!
عشان لحيته.
Might be best if we were gone when he wakes up. Good. You've located the mask.
Third time's the charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's.
It's temporary.
Fine piece of work back with those shopkeepers. You've got a bit of the grifter in you.
For that, you can thank my father.
Oh, yeah?
He was a man comfortable in a variety of roles.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his
مش
performance.
افتح يرحم امك.
So who is this fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
An artist who
تقريبا
kidnaps
كون
children.
لما حاربته قبل كده كان مجنون ابن كلب في الجزء الاول.
I've seen this type. Gets an idea in his head.
أو قتل نفسه
end
مش
of
متأكد.
conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
ايه جو الرعب ده.
Dance, dance, move!
دانس دانس موف.
Be the conduit! Open yourselves to the music, to the spirit
اوف انترنال. ما هبوش ابن كلب.
Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse?
هيكهربها.
My muse shall not be mocked. Fitzpatrick! Please! The stick! For God's sake! My muse shall not be mocked! Get them out of here! There shall be no failure on my canvas.
مجنون ابن كلب.
In rapture anymore. For the artist. Who are you?
Name's DeWitt.
Is that This one's a real biscuit. Isn't he a biscuit, ladies?
Ask a few questions.
Questions? Yes.
Yes.
It is the work of man to ask. It is the work of the artist to answer.
You've seen this girl, haven't you?
بعبط ده يفكرك بالشخصية العبيطة اللي في ون بيس. تحس ان هو بيلبس لبس غريب كده.
Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important to you. So many children. Flit, flit, flit away. I know where the girl is. And I will send you to her in exchange. All I ask.
طافلين عليا السكة يا ولد الكلب. يا رعاع.
I see something in you too. Art strips away artifice. Show me who you are, and I will show
Let's dance.
you where you need to go.
Son of a bitch.
Let's dance, Elizabeth.
Dance with me.
Come, dance.
I shudder to think what greater price he might care to extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain. They can be no more separated than birth and blood.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Suchong.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters? You so sure? But if Suchong has Sally, I'd know it.
How?
Because I tied him to a chair and asked him.
So?
For 15 hours.
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
No!
Listen, we're not gonna keep...
Fitzpatrick!
لازمك. كهربني الوسخ.
I see suffering in you. I know how to shine a light on your pain. A moth will become a butterfly.
Mr. DeWitt.
Mr. DeWitt! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
You were dreaming. You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
I thought...
Pain and beauty. To an artist, they are parent and child.
Cohen?
I'm sending you to find your
young one.
young one. No need to thank me.
وحياة أمك.
I'm not
دي المساعدة يعني.
like what you find.
دايما اول ساعة او اول ساعتين في اللعبة اي لعبة ان كانت يكش حتى لو دي ال سي بتبقى كده ماشية على الفاضي. هي بتقلقطة القصة بس. فاونتينز بتاعت فرانك فاونتين.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay. You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
How many people do you suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Enough. Fontaine had amassed something near an army.
تقريبا ديفارمنت ستور اللي هو بتاع فرانك فاونتين بقى سجن. حتى محبوس فيه اطلس ورجالته بقى. لان انتوا عارفين طبعا اطلس اللي هو مين. هيطلع فرانك فاونتين هو وان هو لسه عايش.
Comfortable.
Keep your eyes open.
يلا بينا.
Seem to be some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt.
نفس الكلمة call me DeWitt. أساسيات عارفها.
Could be handy.
A skyhook.
Skyhook? You mean the air grabber? Kids use them.
الاسم هنا مختلف وبشكل مختلف.
Air grabber. Huh. Constants and variables.
Constants and what?
Never mind.
نشيك على المكان قبل ما نمشي.
Mr. DeWitt, someone's coming.
واحد عنده قدرة جليد. قدرة التجميد دي كانت في الجزء الأول. تعال تعال.
Mr. DeWitt, look. Housewares. That's where Cohen said we'd find Sally. The store ran trams between the three buildings. We'll need to avail ourselves of that.
Assuming it still works.
Optimism, Mr. DeWitt. It helps in situations like this.
تعالى أسانسير.
When did you come to Rapture?
Oh, it was, geez, I guess around 51? No.
مش فاكر بس أنا تأثيرها بليدنج. زي ما قلت قبل كده اللي هو حوار النزيف اللي بيجيله ساعات ده أصلا بيخليه عايز يعيش والذاكرة وهمية سنة.
49 for sure.
لما بيكونوا اتنين من نفس الشخص في نفس البعد.
You look a mess, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for splicers. They can do us a whole lot worse.
Here, little birdies. Eat it up. Well, it's good for you, you know. I've never heard of. What was that?
Take this ammo. Take this. Sorry, that's all I've got.
يلا يا ولد الكلب.
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Well, there's the tram.
That splicer had no problem freezing a path for himself before.
I'm sure he'll be happy to do the same for us.
I have no doubt you'll prove persuasive. Mr. DeWitt, look. An ice rink.
Be good at places any to look for our new friend.
Says it's on the top floor.
So we go up.
فتش المكان بس وبعد كده نروح نشوف بتاع ده.
Welcome to the circus
ياه وحشتني يا ابن الكلب. Welcome to Circus of Values.
Damn thing's locked.
Let me see that. If matters progress so little, I could turn this with a rake pick.
على فكرة أكترية القدرات اللي أخدتها أسلحة اللي هو القدرات الغريبة دي الآدم و
Our frozen friend leaves a hell of a trail.
هي ليها اسم تاني في الجزء ده بس أنا ناسي اسمها.
Just let me in, okay? Fontaine, he said we're all equal down here now. We're all in the same boat. I just want a taste of some high-class food.
Take it!
Nice.
الرصاص بيخلص بسرعة في الدي ال سي ده. التمثال ده عياء يعني ما بيطلعش حاجة. شغل اللودينج هاف لايف ده. هاف لايف ساعات كانت بتعمل لودينج في حتت باتكال ده.
Ryan, you bastard. Left me here to rot. Sure, I signed the contract. Helped turn Fontaine's into a prison. 10 days, big rush, everything slapdash. Right before the prisoners are brought in. One of your piece of shit turrets. Bam! Both kneecaps. Now I'm likely a cripple locked in a jail, surrounded by maniacs. I haven't even been paid, but I don't care. Just get me out of here!
ولد الكلب دول.
Can you open this?
Seems easy enough. Done.
وحشني التومسون يا اخي.
Feel better already.
It used to be such a thrill to hear Ryan speak. Parasite, this patient of man. Sure, it could all get a bit of a bore. But the old bear sure knew how to enunciate.
رجعت المكان اللي انا فيه اللي فتحته لقيت في ناس تحت. هوقف الفيديو هنا يا شباب، ما تنسوش اللايك والشير على قناتي وقناتكم نوبز ليجاسي، وبرجاء تفعيل زر الجرس. سلام.